morning, it's Nancy today. I'm in my little screened-in hammock. The hammock itself, I think, is too wet to lie on. But I'm just here, protected from the bugs, looking at the pond, looking at all these beautiful Joe Pies. See how big the clusters are? Aren't they wonderful? Oops, I'll have to come out from under here to give you a good look. See, each cluster. And when they bloom, they are so beautiful. They smell so good. Oops, gotta go back under here. Blackflies decided to hatch out. It didn't get cold, and yet they decided to hatch out. I don't understand. It stopped being terribly hot is what happened. I love it down here. There's a little wren. You can see the reflections of the clouds on the water. You know, you could sleep in the hammock with all this netting over you. Sleep down here, you wouldn't have any bugs get you all night. Get damp though, I don't like being damp. I'm trying to remember when I was at Camp Echoey years ago. There's a Girl Scout camp up in North Georgia. 65. I think I might have been there 63, 64, and 65. Or maybe it's 64, 65, and 66. I don't think I went there in 67. I'm not sure how many years I went there. 3, I think. But people from there on our Facebook group talk about having gone camping. We left camp, I went camping somewhere. I have a tiny recollection of something like that. It was so long ago, and my memory is really not good. I could remember being there. I remember the arts and crafts, and I think that's the first time I made anything out of pottery. It's the first time I worked with mosaics. It was the first time I don't know what I did there. I did a lot of things in arts and crafts. I remember making this mosaic hot plate. And we mosaicked on a little, sort of like a little chest, a jewelry chest. I put mosaics with my mother's initial in it. I think her initial was blue and the ones in the background were light blue or something. Or some other color. And I made a little bowl. I made a little ashtray the shape of a leaf. Of course, nobody smoked. Why would I need an ashtray? But it's what you did, right? There's a robin. I wonder if the robin lives on that side or eats on that side. He has this place he goes diving through the trees into. Sometimes I wonder how in the world do these birds go flying so fast into the woods? Is it that they've been in that spot so many times they know where all the branches are? I just think if I went into the woods that fast, I mean, they just go boom. I would crash into something for sure. But I don't know how they turn so quickly and they avoid all the obstacles. Just amazing. Wonder if he's got his nest in there. But it's the 31st of June now, so maybe the babies have all been born now and are grown. I think that the chickadees have left their nest. I think that they have all grown. And at the feeder at the house, I see the hairy woodpecker feeding another hairy woodpecker, and the downy woodpecker feeding another downy woodpecker. So those must be the babies. And then on the wire, I see this long line of bluebirds. Instead of just one or two now, I see a whole line of them. I see a whole line of barn swallows up on the treetop and on the wire at home. The wire is our zip line, the flying fox. So blessed to be able to come outside and have this be where I am. You know, being in Toronto, There's lovely parks and things, and there's sidewalks, and you go for walks. But what you see when you go for a walk are all these other people's homes. All these other townhouses and garden homes, and it must be so different. I'm really blessed. I'm so blessed, and I appreciate it. And they share it. If you want to come, you may. As long as you're a nice person. Anyway. That is a, up in the top of that dead tree there is a bump. And I think that bump is a bird. And it's probably the indigo bunting. It says doot 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 doot. Doot 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 doot. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Bye.